Hello students, our current topic is a NCERT exercise and in last sessions we completed up to 10.5. Now we move to the another point is 10.6 and the questions which can be asked in the manner they write the isomers of the compound having formula C4H9Br. So we know that it's an easy trick because there is a degree of unsaturation. We have to find out the degree of unsaturations with the certain equations. But if you have a simple idea, 4 2s are 8 plus 1, 9, right? It means that the compound is saturated in nature. So there is no need to find out the degree of unsaturation in this case, okay? In this case. Fine. So C4H9Br means 4 carbon and 1 bromine. So there are 4 different isomers that we have to observed. One is 1 bromobutane, it's a primary in nature, then 2 bromobutane, then 1 bromo 2 methyl propane, and then 2 bromo 2 methyl propane. So these are the 4 isomers having a formula of C4H9Br. Now next point is given like that is a 10.7. Write the equations for the preparations of 1 iodopentane from 1 butanol, then 1 chlorobutane, and then butanone. We have to prepare 1 iodobutane from ethanol. We know that there is a process of to form iodine from alcohol, various process that we have to discuss in our preparations of halide, and the first process from alcohol. Right? So we have to first take Ca3CH2 CH2OH. It reacts with Pi2. Pi2, we know that this Pi2 is converted into Pi3, and now this Pi3 is react with a 3 mole of butanol. It's converted into 3 mole of 1 iodobutane plus what? It's a H3PO3. This is the equations, right? That we have to already particularly studied in our preparations portion. Then we have to prepare 1 chlorobutane to 1 iodopropane. I want to prepare 1 iodopropane, so it's a displacement of chlorine with iodine. We know that this 1 chlorobutane to iodine, to form iodine, we have reactions with either Ki or NaI in acetone, right? It's a Finkelstein reactions. We know that it's a SN2 reactions too. So it's a simple method. Then number 3 is butanone. I want to prepare 1 iodopropane from butanone. So first we have to write a butanone, and I want to prepare this 1 iodopropane. So what is the first process? First we have to add a HBr, because there is no halogen compound. If we want to prepare a iodine, so there is a chlorine or bromine which can be present, but we know that anti-Markovnikov addition is used in the case of HBr in presence of peroxide. So anti-Markovnikov rule for peroxide, so we have to add a brominate here, because it's an anti-Markovnikov rule. Your more electronegative portion of your asymmetric reagent is added at a more number of hydrogen, and the less number of hydrogen is now connected with hydrogen, so we get a 1 bromobutane, and after the 1 bromobutane definitely we understand the above reactions with Ki acetone, Finkelstein reactions, and we get a 1 iodobutane. So this is about the 10.7. Now 10.8. So in the case of 10.8, what are the ambient nucleophile, and explain with an example, right? So we know that nucleophile which can attack through a 2 different size are called as an ambient nucleophile. For example, we have a cyanide. So here in this case, resonating structure of this cyanide suggests that if the carbon is attached with a partially positive carbon, at that time the lone pair presently lone paired carbon, so definitely they form a cyanide compound. But if they attack from nitrogen, because here in this case nitrogen having a minus charge as well as lone pair, so they attract towards to the partially positive carbon and they form a isocyanide. So it can attack either through carbon to form a cyanide or through nitrogen to form a isocyanide or carbyl amines. That we have to discuss, right? Next question, number 10.9. Which compound is in each of the following pairs will react faster SN2 reactions with OH? So that these questions that already have discussed in our SN1, SN2 portion. But once again, both are bromine and iodine. Both are primary alkyl halide. Both are having the same carbon. Okay, but here the iodine is a very good leaving group due to their size, and bromine is a compared to the iodine, right? So the rate of the both particularly performs the SN2 reaction, but our question is faster. So definitely faster is methyl iodide. Same way, here the tertiary halide and primary halide, and we have to perform a SN2 reaction. We know that SN2 reactions perform faster in the case of primary, not in the case of tertiary. So our answer is methyl fluoride. So they discuss like that. Okay, fine. Next 10.10. So in the case of 10.10, predict all the alkenes that would be performed by dehydrohalogenations of the following halides with sodium ethoxide in ethanol and identify the major alkene. For example, once again, predict all the alkenes that would be formed by dehydrohalogenations of the following halide. So we have to perform a dehydrohalogenation reactions, right? And identify the major alkene. Okay, first they give the compound 1-bromo 1-methyl cyclohexane. So this is 1-bromo 1-methyl cyclohexane. We know that bromine connected carbon is alpha and the neighboring are called as a beta. So there is a removal of bromine from alpha, and any removal from here is called as a beta. So but this or this position. So we know that if more number of alkyl group and less number of alkyl group regarding to the Setzeff rule, in 1-bromo 1-methyl cyclohexane, beta hydrogens on either side of the bromine atom, either or here, right? Both are equivalent. So therefore only one alkene is formed, is 1-methyl cyclohexene. This is called as an 1-methyl cyclohexene. While in the case of 2-chloro-2-methyl butane, so it's a 2-chloro-2-methyl butane. So chlorine connected carbon is alpha and the neighboring are called as an beta. We know that here two beta are different in nature. This beta is a substituted alkyl group, and here the substituted alkyl group, but this alkyl group and so preference to this one regarding to the Setzeff rule, because these reactions perform with the help of this carbocation. So at that time 2-chloro-2-methyl butane has a two different sets of equivalent beta hydrogen. So either we get a 2-methyl butane, but it's a less stable, and 2-methyl butane regarding to the Setzeff rule. Now the next question is like that, 3-bromo 2,2,3 trimethyl pentane. So 2-bromo, right, the 2,2,3 trimethyl pentane. So this bromine connected carbon is alpha. So here any no beta hydrogen. Okay, so here only one beta. Then so how many positions that we have to observe? 2 beta. Here the position is definitely beta, but there is absence of hydrogen. Okay, so in the case of this, when we react the if we remove the hydrogen from here, so it's a double bond, but this is more longer alkyl group compared to the methyl group. So this product is a major in nature, this one is minor in nature. So CH3 double bond CH3, it's a more stable and we get a major product. So this is all about the 10.10. Now we move to the 10.11 number portion. 10.11 number portion. So what is 10.11 suggests that? The 10.11 suggests that how will you bring about the following conversations. 1. Ethanol to butadiene, ethene to bromoethane. So there are some conversions that we have to discuss. It's a most important portion, because in most of the in our Gujarat board paper, as well as in the case of GUJSET or in the case of JEE as well as NEET, the conversions which can be asked like that, if the compound A is react with this or this reagents and we get the B, and B is react with the compound, so we get a C. So you have what is the A, B, C respectively. So this is the style of the paper that they push or they ask the questions in this manner. And in board examinations in the descriptive paper, so definitely they says that we want to prepare ethanol to butadiene. So how we particularly perform this ethanol to butadiene, right? So with the help of ethanol, so because these conversions, you have a very good idea about the whole organic chemistry concept. So some people or some students they face some problem in the case of conversations due to the lack of their basic organic chemistry knowledge. And number two, the whole integrated organic chemistry, they do not have a certain idea. So that's the problem that we have to face in the case of organic chemistry. But no problem. Here, in this case of ethanol, when it reacts with SOCl2, thionyl chloride, in presence of pyridine, so there is a replacement of OH with Cl, so we get a ethyl chloride. Now this ethyl chloride, okay, this is the first step, we get a product A. Now the another point that we have to discuss in our hydrocarbon lesson, when ethane reacts with sodamide in presence of liquid ammonia, so we get a sodium acetylide. Now this ethyl chloride and sodium acetylide, because this is a very good nucleophile, so the reaction is also definitely SN2 reaction, and we get a product is like that, CH3CH2 C triple bond CH plus NaCl. So it's a combination of hydrocarbon lesson as well as this lesson. Okay, next one, I want to prepare bromoethane from ethane. So first we have a ethane. First, monobromination of ethane in presence of sunlight. It's a free radical substitutions reaction. So we get a bromoethane, and with the bromoethane, with beta eliminations reactions of bromoethane with the help of alcoholic KOH. So there is a removal of bromine from alpha and removal of hydrogen from beta. So we get a product ethene. And now ethene is further reacts with bromine in presence of CCl4. So we get a product 1,2-dibromoethane. 1,2-dibromoethane. And now with the help of alcoholic KOH, there is a removal of bromine from here and removal of hydrogen from this position. So we get a bromoethane. So I think so. You have an idea that, or you have an information that this rearrangement, if you have an idea about the hydrocarbon as well as this lesson. Now in future, if we studied about the aldehyde, ketone and carboxylic acid, then after amines. So in the case of amines, they ask the conversions from hydrocarbon to halo to alcohol, and alcohol to aldehyde towards to the amine. So you have a broad idea or broad informations about these equations, right? Now number 3. The number 3 is like that. I want to prepare 1-nitropropane from propene. So what can I do? This propene in presence of HBr, but mind well, I use a peroxide effect because I want to prepare a 1-bromopropane, not 2-bromopropane. Because with the help of HBr, in absence of peroxide, definitely they gave a 2-bromopropane, but I want to prepare 1-bromopropane. We know that this carbon is delta plus and bromine is delta minus. So we reacts with a silver nitrite. So it's an ambidient group in the case of, because this compound is ambidient group. So NO2 is now attached with this, Ag is connected with bromine, and NO2 is related with here. So CH3CH2 1-nitropropane is our product. Same way, I want to prepare a benzyl alcohol from toluene. So standard 11th hydrocarbon lesson. Toluene, when first chlorination of toluene in presence at 111 degree centigrade temperature in presence of sunlight, mind well, this is the free radical substitutions reactions, right? So we get a benzyl chloride, then it's a simple SN1 reaction, because here the people says that, or the student says that this is the primary one, so it's SN1 or SN2. Definitely it's a SN1 because it's a carbocation, it's a benzylic carbocation, and benzylic carbocation is more stable. So we perform this benzyl alcohol in presence of aqueous KOH, we get a product benzyl alcohol. Same way. Now the next particularly process is I want to prepare propyne from propene. So alkene to alkyne. So it's a simple manner. First propene when reacts with bromine. So it's a simple addition reactions, is the electrophilic addition reactions, and we get a vicinal dihalide 1,2-dibromopropane, and vicinal dihalide further eliminations of with the help of sodamide in presence of liquid ammonia. So there is a removal of bromine from alpha carbon and removal of hydrogen from beta carbon, or both particularly carbon, because here the 2 mole of HBr is used. So we get a product is propyne. Okay, fine. Next one, I want to prepare ethyl fluoride from ethanol. Fluoride means you have to, this fluoride is formed from with the help of Schwarz reaction. So first one, ethanol reacts with thionyl chloride in presence of pyridine. We get a ethyl chloride, and with the help of Hg2F2, definitely it's a removal of chlorine with fluorine, and we get a ethyl fluoride as a product. Now I want to prepare a propanone from methyl bromide. I want to form acetone from bromomethane. No problem. First we have to take a bromomethane. But this conversions in this scenario, in this lesson, I think so you do not have a certain idea, because this is a cyanide as a functional group. So that we have to particularly studied in our later portion. But today just you have to see what is the reactions. Methyl bromide when reacts with potassium cyanide, so it's a nucleophilic substitutions reactions. So we get a methyl cyanide or ethane nitrile or acrylonitrile. This cyanide having a triple bond, so there is a Grignard reagent. We have to use a Grignard reagent, so we get an intermediate product, and then hydrolysis gives a propanone. But if you have an idea only about the haloalkane and haloarine and hydrocarbon, so you can't complete these conversions at present. Okay. Now, next particularly portion is given like that. Next. Okay, but1ene to but2ene. You have to just change your double bond. But for this process, I want to prepare first but1ene when reacts with HBr. It's a Markovnikov addition, so we get a Ca3CH2 CHBr CA3. And beta eliminations reactions, the removal of bromine and removal of hydrogen from here, right? Regarding to the Setzeff rule, so we get a but2ene. Same way, I want to prepare 1-chlorobutane to normal heptane. Okay, fine. Here 4 carbon, here 8 carbon. It's a double carbon with the help of Woods reactions. So definitely perform with the Woods reactions. We get a product is like that, right? So 2 mole of 1-chlorobutane reacts with 2 mole of sodium in presence of dry ether and Woods reactions. We get a product normal octane plus twice NaCl is released. Same way, benzene 2, I want to prepare a benzene 2 biphenyl. So first benzene is reacts with a bromination of benzene gives a bromobenzene, and this bromobenzene now 2 mole of sodium dry ether, it's a Fittig reactions, and we get a biphenyl as a product, and twice NMBr is released. So this is all about the conversions that can be given in our 10.11. Now what is the 10.12? The 10.12 topic is like that. Explain. The dipole moment of chlorobenzene is lower than that of cyclohexyl chloride. Right? First one. Explain why the dipole moment of chlorobenzene. This is the chlorobenzene structure, and this is cyclohexyl chloride. Why the dipole moment of chlorobenzene is lower? Because here in this case chlorine connected carbon is sp2 hybridized, and we know that sp2 in the carbon is more electronegative as compared to the sp3. Therefore, sp2 hybrid carbon of CCl bond in chlorobenzene has less tendency to release electrons towards to the chlorine. So here the high probability. Okay, so as a result, in this case chlorobenzene, this CCl bond length is lesser in compared to the cyclohexyl chloride. In other words, the magnitude of negative charge delta minus is less on chlorine atom of chlorobenzene than in cyclohexyl chloride, right? In the case of chlorobenzene, we know that there is a partially double bond character. So this double bond character, it means that they are less delta minus. So delta minus less, it means the chlorobenzene having a lower dipole moment than cyclohexyl chloride. What is the question number 2? Alkyl halide, though polar, are immiscible with water. We know that the alkyl halide is a polar in nature, but why it's immiscible with water? What is the reason behind that? The reason behind because alkyl halides are a polar molecule. We know that most of the polar solvents or polar molecules are soluble in polar, right? But here in this case, the molecules are held together with a dipole attractions, and the molecules of H2 are also held together by a hydrogen bonds. So new force of attractions, once again. So new force of attractions between water and alkyl halide molecules are weaker than the force of attractions already exist. So between alkyl halide and alkyl halide molecules and water molecules, therefore alkyl halides are immiscible or not soluble with water. Clear? Fine. So Next, okay. Now the question which can be asked like that: Grignard reagents should be prepared under anhydrous condition. Why Grignard reagent is Grignard reagent is used under, because Grignard reagents are very reactive. It's a very good carbanion, and we know that always carbanion is related with H plus. They have the very good attractions towards to the H plus of water. That's why they react with moisture present in apparatus or the starting material. So that's why Grignard reagent must be prepared under anhydrous conditions. Then they ask the 10.13, give the uses of Freon 12, DGT, CCl4 and iodoform. It's a descriptive portion, and that we have to discuss already in our last lecture, theoretical lecture of haloalkane and haloharine. So I think so. Now we jump towards to the 10.14. So what is 10.14? Write the structure of the major organic product. Mind well what they suggest: major organic product in each of the following reactions. So major organic product means what? So first I want to prepare a CH3CH2Cl plus sodium iodide. We know that CH3CH2Cl sodium iodide Finkelstein reactions, there is a replacement of chlorine with iodine. Number 2, CH3CBr plus KOH in presence of ethanol, right? So it's a beta eliminations reactions because there is the eliminations of bromine from alpha carbon and removal of hydrogen from beta positions. So we get a product like that. It's a 2-methyl propene. Same way, 2-bromopropane when reacts with sodium hydroxide, right? With the help of water and hydrolysis process. So there is it's a one type of nucleophilic substitution reactions. So we have to remove this bromine and there is a displacement of OH with bromine. So we get a product is butane 2-all. Next one is CH3CH2Br plus potassium cyanide in presence of aqueous ethanol, right? So when we have to perform